evening, my faithful viewers. This is Rowdy Retro Review here again. Back again with another fantastic movie review. Today, I'm here to share my thoughts on Scooby-Doo, Franken Creepy.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist doing a scary voice for this opening. I just couldn't resist. But yeah, just like what I said 30 seconds ago, I am going to be sharing my thoughts on Scooby-Doo, Franken Creepy. One of the most intense movies I've ever seen since Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo and the Witches Goes, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, Scoob and Stray Out of Nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Crypto 2. So, I know some of you might have seen this film, but just in case you haven't, here's the synopsis on the back of the DVD. Can Scooby-Doo and the crew solve this monstrous mystery? Okay, I dare promise I'll stop using that scary voice. I just can't help it, it's too irresistible. Scooby-Doo and those meddling kids, Fred, Daphne, Shaggy, and Velma, are back in this all-new original movie. Velma discovers she's inherited her great-great-uncle Dr. Von Dinkelstein's cursed castle in the terrifying town of Pennsylvania. That's it. Just when the gang pursues Velma to go claim her inheritance, the ghost of Von Dinkelstein Castle blows up the mystery machine as a warning. Now the crew must spring into action, but this time, it's personal. Okay, I promise I'll stop using that scary voice throughout the entire video, because I guess you guys are going to tell me it's starting to get annoying. Anyways, who was responsible for the Von Dinkelstein monster? What family secret has Velma been hiding? Will Fred recover from the loss of his beloved mystery machine? Can the helpless snack survive Scooby and Shaggy's monstrous-sized appetite? This Scooby-Doo adventure has enough spooky fun to make the whole family come alive! Come alive! So out of all the Scooby-Doo movies in the world, especially the ones that I've just mentioned earlier, this is one intense, insane movie. I mean, seriously, it is so bonkers and creepy that it will probably give Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island a run for its money. I know it's weird for me to say that, but still. It's actually interesting to see, get to know about Velma's family history. Her being related to an evil scientist who created life, that's just insane! And it's funny how we get to know that Velma's original last name was Von Dinkelstein instead of Dinkley. Now that's a nice tongue-in-cheek detail there. I wonder if Scooby and the rest of the gang are related to any Eastern European ancestors. We know that Ben Ravencroft has some ancestors in Scooby-Doo and the Witches Goes, but that's besides the point. It is so intense, insane, and bonkers that's kind of like it kind of reminds me of the early 1930s Frankenstein movie that Universal made, but with Scooby and the gang in it. as usual, the characters are still recognizable today. And, well, the Baron von Dinkelstein ghost and the Franken creepy are two interesting villains. Oh boy. Trying to put a curse on the gang about what they love the most. Which is pretty jacked up when you think about it. I actually love the Baron's design. He kind of reminds me of... he almost reminds me of one of those evil mad scientists who wants to take over the world or something. Another thing I like about this movie is that it has callbacks to previous Scooby-Doo episodes. A Night of Friday's No Delight, Go Away Ghost Ship, the old Iron Face episode, and the Mamba Wamba episode. And, well, forgive me for spoiling the big reveal, but this movie does bring back a lot of our favorite old foes. C.L. Magnus, who was the original Red Bill's ghost. Cuthbert Crawls, one of the original Green Ghosts. Lila, one of Mamba Wamba's zombies. And Mama Mione, who is the original Iron Face. And forgive me for spoiling it a bit. They all can work together to get revenge on Mystery Inc. for, well, foiling the previous plans. And I am sorry for spoiling the ending for you guys. I know that you guys are already going to the comment section pointing out how I should not have spoiled the movie for you. And I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. It's actually cool that they brought back some of Mystery Inc.'s old foes again. Of course, they did something similar with Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, Scoob, and Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, for example. And I gotta admit, like I said before, it's one of the most intense movies ever. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the other Scooby-Doo related movies and TV shows that I got in my WB Media collection. But there's no lie that I actually enjoyed this movie. And funny enough, several years ago, there is a fan fiction version of this movie, which is kind of like a retelling of the movie, but it also includes Velma's sister, Madeline, from Scooby-Doo Abracadabra-Doo. Which I gotta admit, the fan fiction version with Madeline Dinkley in it is a bit more interesting than the movie version. I'm not saying that this is a terrible movie. I'm not saying that it is, but I just thought I would bring that up in case you guys weren't aware. I think I might have brought this up on JB and Millie's channel when they shared their thoughts on this movie a while ago, which you guys can totally check out, by the way. But yeah, the characters are still great, the villains are still cool, it's still great to bring back, it's still cool that they brought back 4 of Mystery Inc.'s old foes that they faced before. Oh, no, I almost forgot that Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo also brought back a lot of old foes that I could probably name off right now, but this review will be way too long. But for some reason, it kind of reminds me of, it's kind of like a satire of the Frankenstein genre, but with Scooby and the gang in it. I know that you guys don't see it that way, but just pretend that it does, okay? Just pretend that it does. But anyways, do you guys have any favorite memories from Scooby-Doo Franken Creepy? Let me know down in the comments below. And this is like a great movie to watch, whether it's during the Halloween season or during the 55th anniversary of Scooby-Doo, or maybe you just like to watch it randomly, which is fine by me. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching and stay groovy.